Commonly referred to as the whooping cough, it's a highly contagious respiratory tract infection. It is caused by the Bordetella pertussis bacterium and is classified as an airborne disease. Mainly affecting infants, the immature immune system has difficulty fighting the pathogen. Approximately 50% of infants less than 1 require hospitalization, contrary to the 5% of teens and adults. Earliest known epidemics were first reported in 1502, though initially thought to have happened in Paris 1578. In 1906, Bourget and Ganguy first discovered and successfully isolated the bacterium, which allowed the cultures to be frequently tested. In spite of this, a vaccine was later developed in 1914, but only became commercially available in the 1940s. This infection has the ability to spread both indirectly and directly, often accounting for such large epidemics. It indirectly spreads through the air via exhaled particles, but directly via touch and close proximity. Passive immunity is achieved for the infant when a woman receives the vaccine during pregnancy. A 2012 case control study proved this effect, where a staggering 93% of fetuses had the Bordetella pertussis antibodies. However effective this vaccine is required annually, as it's only shown to have short durability. A review in 1999 showed 30 billion cases where 390,000 deaths occurred among children aged 5 or less. A study in 2017 examined the 2014 prevalence of the same age group, and it estimated 24 million cases with a mortality rate of 160,000. Though 58% of the reported deaths occurred in Africa, 53% of the global mortality was among infants less than or equal to 1. Only beginning in 1960, from the initial recording year of 1922, the cases began to significantly drop well below 10,000 per year, though since 2003 to 2016 reports have once again been on the rise. Many factors could mediate this relationship, where increases in attentiveness and a more efficient means of testing help diagnose the infection, opposed to misdiagnosing it entirely.
In October of 2010, pertussis has suddenly made a comeback to the western seaboard of the United States. From January 2010 to October 2010, there have been a total of almost 6,000 cases reported to the state of California. Of these cases, there were a total of 10 deaths, all of which include infants under the age of 3 months. From a disease perspective, whooping cough is completely preventable. There is a vaccine that is readily available to all those wishing to be immunized with it. Moreover, the rise of this disease is due to a decrease in herd immunity. In addition, those that have been previously vaccinated may have had the effects worn off over time. As previously mentioned, parents are the ones to blame according to epidemiologists. This can happen in the following ways. The parents are contagious, or those around them are. In turn, it can be passed on to the child. Additionally, most infants are not vaccinated until the age of 2 months, making them vulnerable to diseases until then. Whooping cough is often hard to detect. It has all the similar characteristics of a regular cold. The biggest factors are, however, after 2 days, the cough becomes more violent. This is where the name originates from. In some cases, the coughing is so violent that blood vessels burst and leads to blood during coughing episodes. Whooping cough has not only been noted in the United States. As recently as last year in London, Ontario, there have been a spike of cases of whooping cough, specifically in Middlesex County, as there were alone 15 cases reported here. Physicians continue to speak that everyone needs to have their immunization records up to date. Various public health officials around the country use all types of tools to help them survey diseases. This can range from lab data, hospitalization records, emergency room visits, OHIP data, and many more. These tools are all vital in surveying and disseminating information to the general public to keep them safe. Between 2009 and 2015, there were almost astronomical discrepancies when counting the actual reach of the disease. The main errors can be attributed to when people do not generally notify their doctor. This in turn leads to a misreport to the public health offices. In some cases, doctors even fail to report cases from patients. Although Bordetella pertussis was a significant killer of infants in the previous 500 years, since its discovery, the prevalence and therefore mortality rates have drastically decreased. This is a result of epidemiological advances and improvements in medical research, thus providing an effective vaccine to help prevent the disease.